Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good day to everyone. I am Arami Sakdalan.
I am Crystal Melubat and you are watching 24 News.
Today, we have two different stories about cybercrime.
Before that, let us introduce to you a special guest who will join us as we go further with our topic.
Let us welcome Miss Elamika Labor.
Good day, everyone. I'm very happy to be here with all of you.
Now that we are all here, let's start with the first story. Anti-cybercrime cops bust legendary lead online fraud ring. To explain more about this topic, Mr. Sildo, Miss Matinaw, Miss Suarez, and Miss Cadorna, please take over.
According to the Philippine National Police, two Nigerians and a Filipino cohort were arrested by the police on March 2, 2021 for online fraud and swindling. Evans Amara Okeke, 26 years old male Nigerian national, and Chidibir Jr. Ezima, a 25 years old male, also a Nigerian national, and Judy Ann A. Hapitana, a 23 years old Filipina, were arrested during joint operation of Cyber Financial Crime Unit, DFU, OMD, and CPIU, led by Police Lieutenant Michael L. Bernardo, under the direct supervision of Police Major Leo L. Osia, OIC, CFCU.
According to initial report, the victim Ellen Briones E. Salto, a 64 years old, a married woman and a resident of number 22 Malakas, San Barangay Piñahan, Quezon City, was able to send money several times in a total amount of 3,230,000 pesos through money transfer under the name of Ivan Zamora Okeke, aka Ivans. PNP Chief Sina said that Briones met Okeke in the social media using a name, Michael Gerald, an engineer, and started to exchange messages until they got into a relationship.
This victim that he will come in the Philippines soon to start a build contract of a mall somewhere in San Fernando, La Union. Until the victim found out that Okeke is a fraud and promptly reported to authorities. A search warrant for violation of Article 315 of the Revised Penal Code, swindling or estafa, in relation to Section 5A and B and Section 6 of Republic Act 10175, also known as Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, was served to the suspect resident at Room 3, number 47, Casoy Street, St. Bernard Acre Subdivision, Las Piñas City.
Arrested suspects are under the custody of CFCU and PNP, Anti-Cybercrime Group Custodial Facility, Camp Crame, Quezon City, for documentation and filing of appropriate charges. Our cyber cops are going after perpetrators of online fraud and scams and will arrest cyber criminals who are involved in online illegal activities that may cause harm, confusion, and panic among our people, PNP Chief Sina said.
Worldwide cybercrime network hit in coordinated ways. According to the Reuters Staff Berlin, or Reuters, one of the world's biggest network of hijacked computers, which is suspected of being used to attack online banking customers, has been taken down following police swoops in 10 countries, German police said on Thursday. In internationally coordinated campaign, authorities carried out the raids on Wednesday, seized servers and website domains, and arrested suspected leaders of criminal organizations, said police and prosecutors in northern Germany. Officials said they had seized 39 servers and several 100,000 domains, depriving criminals of control of more than 50,000 computers in Germany alone. These hijacked computers were used to form a botnet to knock out other websites.
People who are believed to have been administrator of botnet infrastructure known as Avalanche were arrested in Ukraine. Investigators said another person was arrested in Berlin, officials added. The strike came in the same week that hackers tried to create the world's biggest botnet, or an army of zombie computers, by infecting the routers of 900,000 Deutsche Telekom DTEG and .de with malicious software. The attack failed but froze the routers, causing outage in homes, businesses, and government offices across Germany on Sunday and Monday. Deutsche Telekom exclusive said.
Police said criminals had used the Avalanche botnet targeted in Wednesday international raids since 2009 to send phishing and spam emails. More than 1 million emails were sent per week with malicious attachments or links. When users open the attachment or click on the link, their infected computers become part of the botnet. Investigators said the suspect operated the Commander network had made it available to other criminals groups who had used it to send spam and phishing emails, defraud online banking users, and to spread ransomware, a form of online extortion scam.
Wide damages at upward of several hundred million euros. Authorities have identified 16 suspected leaders of the organization from 10 different countries. A court in Verden, northern Germany, has issued arrest warrants for 7 people on suspicion of forming a criminal organization, commercials, computer fraud, and other criminal offenses. The raid came after more than 4 years of intensive investigation by specialists in 41 countries.
What a mind-blowing curve. Its impact was widely felt by different countries.
And that's what makes it more frightening. Now, let's go to the interview. Miss Ella will answer 2 questions in regards to our news for today.
Miss Ella, do you agree or you disagree with the provisions of the copyright law? Please defend your answer.
Of course I do. I strongly agree with the provision of the copyright law.
Can you please defend your answer?
That's because it secures and provides the right to control an original piece made by the creator, so that it won't be easy to plagiarize someone else's work. And the person doesn't have the right to take credit of certain things that someone else have worked.
I agree with your statement. It's not right to take someone else's work without asking for permissions. Now, let Christelle talk to you about the second question.
Miss Ella, how would you feel if someone posted something embarrassing about you?
Expected, and at the same time I would be upset. I mean, who won't feel the same way if this thing happened to them? No one deserves to be at that situation, right?
So, if you were in that situation, what would you do about it?
First, I will talk to the person who posted it, and I will tell him or her that what he or she did offended me. Then I'll politely ask if he or she could delete it. But if that person refused to do what I ask, I will check first if my rights have been violated, and if it does, of course, I can just ignore it. I'll report his or her post to the website. If he or she still continues, I will report his or her account. If he or she doesn't stop, then I'll seek for help to the...
That's exactly what we should do if we were in that situation. So that's all, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another interesting news, and of course, thank you, Miss Ella Micalabor, for joining us.
Sorry for the disconnection and interruption in my call, but thank you for having me here. I enjoyed talking to all of you.
And again, I am Kirsten Layluban.
I am Arami Sakdalan with our special guest, Miss Ella Micalabor.
And with the news, let's keep you updated. This is 24 News.
Audio Jungle.